Okay, so how it works is they will have the alphabets there on a mold, and then they'll take ink and then they'll stamp on that particular thing so that the metal will have the ink, and then they put it through the machine and they will press, and that's how papers were made. Okay, and this was a big invention that revolutionized the way we exchange information. Because back in the day, if you needed copies, somebody had to write down. But with this invention, it completely changed. Information spread very quickly, and it was easier to communicate. And who would have thought that this invention actually came from metal alloy and oil-based ink, because it had to be thick enough for it to transfer, and a wine press. That's how we got the idea. So these are three objects that are completely different, just like what you guys did, right? But he invented something new because of that. Okay? Alright, so I want to show you something that's closer to home, and I think that this is really pretty. What do you guys think this is? Wayang clay. But what does it look like? Superheroes. Don't you guys think this is kind of creative? It is, right? And they actually have a lot. They have one on Star Wars as well. It's really nice. So it's a friend of mine that went to GMED in Bukit Bintang, this art gallery. They do a lot of CSR initiatives with autistic kids as well. And this is what. So what elements did he use? He used wayang clay. Does it exist, wayang clay? For many years, right? And superheroes. And he came up with something new. Isn't it nice? So that's what it is. I think many people have this perception that when I do something creative, original, bombastic, right? Out of this world. But not really, right? It actually takes a lot of time, a lot of patience, and really looking at things, what do we have and how can things be better? It's really a thought process and it's a conscious effort. Okay? Now, how it works in your brain is like this. Your brain learns something new. It's learning a new concept, right? But you also have your memory, right? You have your past information. So how creativity works in the brain is it connects a new concept with the memory and comes up with something original and useful. Sometimes this can happen consciously. That means you make an effort to figure out patterns and combine together like what you did today. Or it can be unconscious. Have you ever had that experience where like, why didn't I think of that? Huh? Have you ever felt like that? So those are actually kind of bittersweet because you're like frustrated that you didn't think, but at the same time it's kind of nice that you found your solution. And this is what they call serendipitous. So even this unconscious combination of ideas and creativity, it looks unconscious, but actually it's not. And I'll explain to you even later why it looks like that, but it actually isn't. Okay, so far clear? Okay, now I want to explain to you in the context of work what we mean by new and useful. New can mean many things. For example, it can be new to you, but everybody else actually know about it. Then very embarrassing, right? So you don't know anything, right? Or it can be something that's new to your team specifically, but other teams already know about that particular invention. It could be new to your company, all right? But other companies are already doing it, or it can be something that's new to your industry. Okay? New can mean many different things, alright? Now, let's look at useful. Useful is any idea that fits your company culture and impact your business. So I'm curious to know, do you think that new Instagram threads, right? Do you think that is considered new? Most of you are shaking your head. Why is it not new? It's Twitter, right? It's basically Twitter or Instagram. But is it new to Meta? Yeah, right? It's new to Meta, but it's not new when we think of social media in its entirety, right? So what Zuck did is take Twitter and put it on Instagram and then it became new. Okay? But you get to decide what it means to be new. But the idea is, whatever you come up with, you have to really measure, what exactly, what kind of newness. That means Zuck is comfortable with people already knowing that it exists, but he wants to implement it so that he can hit that market, right? So you get to decide what it means to be new in your company within your limited resource. Clear? Okay. you guys should help me. What is considered useful, an idea that's useful for a company and that has impact?